2 a.m. My bags are packed and I'm ready to make the long trip to Germany for the race for world first. The flight ahead is 23 hours of economy cramp fun because Kana and Sko wouldn't pay for business class. Such are the problems of a B-class wow celebrity.
Legends, the day is here. It is departure day for Race for World First. It's midnight, an hour and a half to the airport, then we're out of here at 5 a.m. to Frankfurt. And I'm excited. I don't really have other words at the moment, but I am excited AF to take you along for this journey, and it's going to be wild. Let's go and get it. I'm excited. Woo!
My internet hero name is Darkmech, and as I sit in this airport with everything fucking closed and no ability to get a pre-flight cheeseburger and 3 hours to kill before my plane departs, I'm left to contemplate how I got here. I've got my phone resting on my backpack tilted up at me so I can record this footage of me looking off into the distance so that you know I'm really thinking about it. The impacts of COVID-19 were felt worldwide, but on the other side of that devastating coin, it changed the landscape and opportunities for casters like myself. As a result of that opportunity, I've managed to cast every Race for World First since Castlemathria from the comfort of my home in Australia. An opportunity that realistically never came the way of Aussie content creators. But with the world back open for business now, and organisations returning to live events, I find myself in the most fortunate of positions, travelling to the other side of the globe to be a part of Method's Race for World First coverage. I arrive at 8 p.m. in Frankfurt, Germany. Nate, Faithy, and myself are all landing within 20 minutes of one another, and we decided that it would be better to get lost on German transport together instead of alone. This was 100% the play, as the Frankfurt airport to railway station completely fucked us. And Makes never showed up. Shit friend.
This is A?
Wait, so we went the wrong way. Yeah, we need C. Yeah, alright, back this way we go.
Oh, did he say we had to go up?
Round that way then.
There it is.
First try.
So we arrived at the airport. I met up with Nate and Faithy. We've been lost at the train station off the airport I've been here for about 2 hours now. We missed our train because it's really confusing. Went to McDonald's. McDonald's in Germany have waffle fries, so that was pretty cool. The cups are different, and a quarter pounder is a Royale with cheese, so I had to get a Royale with cheese. But it's been an adventure through the train station. We're about to get on a train and head to Elite Camp, which is about an hour and a half away. So set to arrive about 1 a.m. and then it's media day the next day. So let's fucking go.
We finally caught our train some hours later. It was a fucking bullet train too. We're nearly doing 300 kilometers per hour on this thing, which is a lot of kilometers per hour. We finally arrive at the Stuttgart railway station, where our next task ahead of us is to find a taxi to get to the venue in Weiblingham.
Yeah, surely we can just get in one of these and say we want to go to Elite Camp.
We finally arrive around the 1:30 to 2 a.m. mark. We have a quick squiz through the venue and then it's bedtime, but not before I discover the coolest thing in my bathroom.
Good morning. It's day one in beautiful Germany, just outside of Stuttgart. I reckon I nailed that. That sounded pretty German. Got in at 2 a.m. to Elite Camp, and I got woken up by a fucking rooster going off its tits at 6 a.m. So now I'm just out having a lovely stroll, trying to find some coffee. So yeah, I'm going through for a walk. It's very beautiful. And then we've got media day today. It's a bunch of sponsorship stuff. And then we're going to the gym with Sko, Lorgok, and everybody else who's coming along, which is going to be rad. And then it all kicks off tomorrow. We got our coffee. Here it is. Had a little bit of a language barrier to obtain my coffee, but that's okay. I will say it is absolutely crazy when, and I don't know, I think we all just do it on default and it's bad, but when someone can't understand you, your immediate reaction is to talk slower and simpler. It made no difference. She had no fucking idea what I was saying. But we got there in the end. Now, set of traffic lights over here that I should use to cross before I kill myself. Coffee's not the worst coffee that I've ever had, so that's good news. I don't think I'm in like a bustling coffee spot of Germany. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's their little pressy thing. Because all things are different everywhere. My pressy thing's different back home. I was just walking back to the venue now. And then hopefully it's gym time. And away we go, get this day underway.
When you're away casting an event, it's important that no one ever sees you without a pump, especially when some of the raiders are units. I elected to arrive late to the gym session dressed in ski clothing so no one would get a proper gauge on my size. When everyone had left, I got changed and I went to work, only focusing on biceps and triceps. I then headed back to the venue with my pump to meet and greet everyone.
So we're at Lou's old school gym, and it is indeed old school. The whole gang was here just before. I was rather late to the party. But yeah, it's a really cool gym. All the old school bodybuilding photos up on the wall. And it's just got that real old school rad vibe, so quick session and then back to the venue.
Legends, what's up? We're at Race for World First headquarters. We give you a tour. Come with me. We've got new Method merch here. Woo! We've got all the lads over here.
You got a liquid sticker on your phone?
Yeah, I need a Method one. I need a Method sticker, bro! So there's some hate already in the pit here. That's right, so we got the full setup here. Banners, sponsors, absolute work. It's gonna be rad. And then, come down this way.
I've got a school
We've got a fridge here. We can take whatever we want out of this fridge and then it magically gets refilled. Amazing. Mind free. And then through here, this is the kitchen area. We got all this kitchen stuff and another fridge where we can take whatever we want. It's all like high protein pudding and it gets refilled for free. And then come on through here. Rage, I'm copying your idea. We've got a sick green screen over here, which is really, really cool. And what did Rage say? It's curved, so you don't know where it ever ends. Woo! And then, the best part, the coolest part's down. Of course. Here's all of our stuff. So race will be going on this one. We got a preview screen on this one. And then we control it all with this bad boy. Tune in, Method, Race World First. Woo!
It's the first real day of anything on the schedule. It's known as Media Day. There's player photos, caster photos, setting up all the raiders' PCs, their UIs and add-ons, stream testing for those on-site and off-site players, it all takes part today. And it is a mad rush with so many moving parts. As the casters, we get to walk through all of our broadcast obligations, the partners and sponsors, we have marks to hit, charity goals to push for, and everything else in between. The atmosphere is really starting to build, especially as all the players are settling in and getting ready for the race. But before kickoff, we need snacks. Monster, Pepsi Max, and Coke Zero for some of the uncultured few.
Okay, so there's apparently a parking thing to the right here.
I respectfully disagree.
Wait, it says right. No?
I think we're just driving through people right now.
I
don't know. I don't know if we can be in here.
Manu killed 4 people on the way.
4 people murdered.
2 were kids.
Kids, children.
Unfortunately, it was not grand.
Hold on, it's this one. This one here. Here we go. Here we go.
Fucking go. Do this have a crate?
Wait, where's the? Here's. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Just take the whole thing. Let's just take the whole fucking thing.
Respect.
Huh?
Do you want me to fill it up? Do you want to finish it?
Yeah, fill this bitch.
Okay, good job, team. Oh, Monster Rehab. This is perfect for you, Grant.
It's funny because I was a heroin.
Day 1 of the raid has arrived, and it's hard to explain the feeling. It's that same kind of feeling you had when you were a kid and you got to have your friends over. You'd eat junk food, smash energy drinks, and stay up all night playing games. In this version though, we're supposed to be grown-ups. As I make my way down from my room in Leak Camp to the broadcast area, the excitement really starts to kick in. I can't wait to get this show on the road.
Day 1, bitches.
Right, my man. After 1,187 days, Method are back at LAN. We are here at the Leak Camp in Stuttgart, Germany for the race to world first.
Method wasted no time getting into the raid and demolishing splits. Over the first 2 days of the raid being opened, they utilised nearly 500 helpers to assist in split raid running on normal and heroic. I couldn't tell you the number of normal splits, but Method managed 14 heroic splits and set themselves up with a fantastic item level position ahead of Liquid as they attempted to funnel as much power into their raid rostered composition as they could. As a Method caster, you work 4-hour shifts, 1 shift a day generally, which is a pretty sweet deal. The shifts generally start at 8 AM to 12 PM, with the exception of that raid release on day 1, which is always an earlier start, then 12 PM to 4 PM, 4 PM to 8 PM, and then 8 PM to midnight, where the rebroadcast will trigger. You also have a run of show each day with the CTAs that you need to cover, and it looks like this. Due to this shift structure, if you're on a morning or a late shift, you actually have a lot of freedom to be able to go and explore, especially when it's just heroic or normal splits. I had said to myself that I wanted to be all over this race and give it my all as a caster, but I also didn't want to waste the opportunity to come to a new country and explore my surroundings. I was determined to get out and experience it, and that's exactly what I did.
So it's day 2, and I'm awake as normal, really early. I think it's like 7 AM now. I'm out and about. Could rain today too. And I've gone looking for coffee, but I've gone in a different direction today. And I think it's about 30 minutes to find my coffee destination. But I've left the town and have a look where the fuck I'm walking through for my coffee.
if no one ever finds this video, I was lost in the German wilderness searching for coffee. I can't make this shit up right now. Google Maps has led me out into fucking Children of the Cornfield land. It's not a cornfield, shut up, but you know what I mean. I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere in fields, and it's just told me to turn left. Here is the fucking turn left, you ready? That's not a fucking road, bro!
A few moments later.
Still continuing to walk through the wilderness on the way to my coffee. So that was a really fucking cool gate. I don't know if these are like sheds or people's homes. I'm not sure what the fuck's going on here. Now there's a giant fucking car coming behind me. I'm in the middle of nowhere, bro, and look at I don't understand I don't know what to tell you right now. I am so very fucking confused about Germany right now, bro. I want a book.
From this little adventure, I kicked off a series with my friend Makes, a German local, esports legend and caster friend, in which I would ask questions from anything I came across that seemed odd to me in Germany, and she'd provide the answer and context to it.
Alright, Makes, another one. This could be an obvious one, but the Australian people will get it. There's a fucking upside down give way sign back there with traffic lights in the middle. Now, self-explanatory wise, it could be aware there's traffic lights ahead, but the fucking traffic lights give that away. So what is the significance of the upside down give way sign with the traffic lights in the middle of it? Looking forward to your response.
Great question. So the upside down give way sign in Germany actually isn't a give way sign, it just means be careful, something's coming up. So like you successfully deducted, it does mean careful, traffic lights coming up. Now I don't know that particular street, but I would assume that either there is a curve before it so you can't see that the traffic lights are coming up, or the street before that is unlimited, rather fast. You can go like 70, 80, 100, and then there's a traffic light, and usually they put these up to kind of make you slow down before those traffic lights come, so you know you're not gonna shoot across a red light or something like that. Keep them coming.
Finally, after the first 3 days being completely dedicated to splits, it comes to an end, and it's time to get into Mythic. The stage is now set for the Mythic race to commence. With the raid falling faster than expected, people start to worry if this might actually fall over before or just after reset, likely igniting a huge custard slinging match between NA and EU and the reset timers. People also start to lean on the fact that surely there must be a Mythic Sarkareth phase. Methods storm up the leaderboard, killing Rashok, Zakan and Magmarax all in one day, putting them right back in range of the top two in Liquid and Echo. The final two bosses now remain in Echo of Neltharion and Sarkareth.
This race is going a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. I'm kind of actually a bit nervous on either how hard Echoes of Neltharion has to be, or if it's just a fucking flop and falls over, then surely Sarkareth has to be hard judging off heroic. So I don't know, at the moment though this raid is absolutely falling over. I could be stuck in Germany looking for things to do. Wouldn't be the worst thing. We'll find out.
Now generally, a guild will usually find a wall in a raid. It can be for any number of reasons: class composition, player execution, strategy, the list goes on. Last year for Method, they hit walls on both Dathia and Kurog. This time, it was Neltharion. The guild faltered around 30 more pulls than expected on this boss, which allowed Liquid and Echo to forge a gap between them. Method finally drew blood on pull 100, claiming victory and setting themselves back up to try and chase down the top two. Liquid, in a strategic move, went offline to continue pulling Sarkareth. This was met with mixed reactions by the all-powerful minds of Twitch chat, but it's a race in the end. The goal is winning, and there is so much more on the line for these orgs than just pixel victory. Sponsorship, branding, recruiting into the next tier, so much rides on these guilds' results. And I can imagine after the previous tier's performance for Liquid, they probably placed enormous pressure on themselves to come out and perform to the standard that they expect. Liquid eventually popped back online with a cheeky 14% pull, and Panic Station started to roll. Could this boss die this reset? What if there is no mythic phase and this is just it? What the fuck am I gonna do in Germany in a small little town for 6 more days? Could I sell an ebook with this kind of drama? With it edging closer and closer to reset, Liquid wake up at 6 AM on the final day to set about killing this boss, and they lay a cracking pace down of multiple 1% wipes. Echo's just under 6%, and Method are trying to chase from 40%. Method end up putting in a valiant effort with some fantastic pulls closing their gap to 17%. Liquid, who had played brilliantly for the entire tier, end up killing the boss and taking world first. A well-deserved victory. But there's no secret phase, and the race is over. To say the mood is sullen is probably an understatement, and it's not because Liquid had won. Full kudos to Liquid, they played amazing. But it's because this race, this event, was over in the space of a week. All the planning, the preparation, for 1 week, 3 days of actual mythic boss progression. Echo soon defeats Sarkareth in raid overtime, whilst Method go to bed to finish fresh in the morning. Method push lower and lower until they finally seal the deal and claim an impressive world third.
Don't even need to see the animals, you guys are
Holy shit!
For Method, it was a huge success. The rebuild has been a huge process, and as a guild who had been in a real battle between 3rd and 4th place over the last few tiers with BDG, they had finally broken away from that fight. They'd shifted their focus and capabilities in wanting to play with those top 2. And although not there this tier, it was certainly a huge step in the right direction for the Orange. There was some good news, however, from finishing early. We now had a few days to relax, explore, and celebrate. We also completed a number of the charity goals achieved from the amazing support of the fabulous Method chat.
Can't really. Well, I'm just gonna do it. I'm doing it. Right, you ready?
Wait, no.
We're just gonna do the shot.
We got to clink. We got to cheers.
Oh, okay.
We got to cheers in the middle.
Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers. Now we drink. It's not bad.
It tastes like what?
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Make you happy.
Doesn't it make you happy? Jimmy, the waiter has our sex machines! I mean, like, J, fuck. Practice came back the Method way. Fun to be reminded of the way he plays. Grant found out the other day. Yeah. Lost his mind screaming. Jimmy's come to play. Grant's a shadow on the wall everywhere he goes. Fragments try to run, but he got nowhere to go. Kicks and Hyper X on the sponsor, yo. That's busted. Baby, it's a dream, but Jimmy's fucking home. Grant screams so loud, he's feeling. Jimmy Farrosh my heart, Jimmy Farrosh my heart. I can't describe this feeling.
Jimmy Ferris, my heart. Jimmy Ferris, my heart. I'm not ready to let you go. This rhymes with Sco. Not ready to let you go. Jimmy Ferris, my heart. Jimmy Ferris, my heart.
Yeah, can we get some applause from that shot? Give me some claps, dude. That was amazing.
Look at these chickens, bro.
Is he gonna come running back?
I don't know. I'm gonna film him running back, dude.
Oh wait, Kane a message. Go here. Is it the fucking? It's Al Pacino's, isn't it? It fucking is. Go here. Yeah, man, we're here. I'm gonna send him a picture. Yeah, we're here, bro. It's sick.
Here, Jimmy.
Just got here.
Jimmy, it's here.
It's sick.
We found it, bro.
I'm literally just going. Oh, it looks well good.
Yeah. Jimmy took us to a club. Have a look at this. It's fucking popping. It's popping off, bro. Yeah.
Love good reviews, great.
Kane said to go to Al Pacino bar.
Well, hold up, let me fix my fucking pants then because they went off my arms.
It's actually open.
Wait, is it open?
Dude, I'm insane, dude.
There's one guy in there.
Yeah, Al Pacino needs some fucking work, dude.
No, oh yeah, there's Al Pacino there.
Al Pacino's not looking too
But
good.
if you open the door outside, did you see
The
the
lights
new
on.
lights?
Yeah, it's a lock-in.
Where you can see
It's a lock-in.
Guys, you have to keep it in your mouth. I mean,
You heard that? Oh my god.
He didn't even say the joke.
I mean... What happens when a strawberry gets run over crossing the street? Traffic jam!
Then it was finally time to go home.
Well, it's over. It's the end. It's the end of our video. I am at the Frankfurt airport, getting set to fly back to Oz. The long ass plane ride ahead. But what an incredible experience it has been. Thank you so much to Method, obviously, for giving me the chance and making me a part of this. It was absolutely incredible. To the Raiders, they are phenomenal players. It was really cool to get to represent them. I still think I have a lot to improve on from a casting perspective, and you really get to come out of your shell, I think, at a live event, but there's still a lot to work on and things like that. So hopefully, you know, it happens again and we keep improving. It was a real roller coaster of a race. I think I really would have loved a 10 to 11 day race, especially from the experience perspective of traveling over here. It was over so quickly, no mythic phase. It was this real roller coaster too. You know, Liquid obviously winning, no mythic phase, not taking anything away from Liquid. They blasted, but it was just over so fast. So that kind of brought things down a little bit, and then Method, you know, 3 less pulls than Echo it was on Sarkareth. They really stalled on Neltharion, but they smashed Sarkareth and then took world third and really closed that gap between the big two at the top. And that sort of brought everything back up, but then it was brought back down again because it was over so quickly. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I don't know if this is the future of races moving forward, if they just underestimated the player power that would be picked up through crests and gear, and this is just kind of the whoopsie that came from it. We'll see. Germany, thank you. Your pastries are the absolute bomb. Wow, I had a blast over here. I did not know what to expect coming over to Germany. Stuttgart is beautiful. Weiblingham, where we stayed, is gorgeous. I walked over to Falba, which is a little village, like 40,000 people. Gorgeous. Everyone's so friendly.
I don't know about your road signs, but thank you to Makes, who provided educational content with me along for this ride. I do feel like I've learned something, and that's important. And yeah, as I said, I don't know if this will happen again. It's kind of hard to get over here from Australia, obviously. They're going to be multiple times a year. I don't know, I'm going to go with that. I do kind of want to be able to say that if it never happens again, that once was enough. But I'm someone that suffers from such severe FOMO. I don't know how I'll cope with that, but we'll see. We'll work on Mrs. Mech when we get back, and we'll see if we can get over for another one. But I hope you all really enjoyed the video. My aim was to provide a behind the scenes look, I suppose, at Race World first from my own perspective, traveling over, and everything in between. So I hope it was good, and I'll see you all next time. See you, fam.